there was a TikTok and she was going viral. Guess what her name was?
Sierra
Exactly. So what she did was that she decided she took some time to herself and she looked into copywriting the name Sierra Mist and even to see if anyone had it, even the company, Sierra Mist. And what she did was she bought the trademark to it. You know what I'm saying? So Sierra
Yeah.
Mist is like, they reached out to her. They're like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, because first they wanted her to change. Like, they're like, no, we're Sierra Mist. We're bigger than you, this and that. And then, but then they realized, fuck, she has a trademark. You know what I mean? So then they tried to buy her out, basically. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, no, no. You know what I mean? She's like, nope. Actually, the fact that I have this, I can sue you guys now. And they were like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? So in the midst of her being able to just, she was literally going to sue them, you know what I'm saying? For obviously it's a big ass company, you know what I'm saying? They just threw up the white flags and said, you know what? Fuck this. We're changing our name. And the funny part is I never knew until I read and saw this that you ever seen that soda Starry?
Yeah, I heard of
That's
it.
Sierra Mist.
Oh,
I
is it?
had no
Oh, yeah.
idea, bro. So they had to change their name so they weren't sued by this chick Sierra Mist. That's some funny
Wow.
shit, right? I had no idea. I was like, no fucking way. A TikToker? I was like, bro, but she came super hard for that, bro. You know what I mean? But that's their own fault. You know what I mean? They should have easily, if they had that name copyrighted it, trademarked it, that should have been the first thing they did. You know what I mean? The fact that they didn't do that, it's hilarious to me. But that's
You live and you
yeah,
learn,
exactly. But that's why I always so I've seen it. I was like, what the hell is Starry? Why the hell would I want to buy that? You know? Like when I see the sodas and everything, I'm like, what the fuck is Starry? Now I know it's Sierra Mist. I never once thought to my head, where the hell does Sierra Mist go? Because I wasn't a big
Right.
fan. Like I said, I was like, it's Sprite. You know what I mean? Nah, it's just a Sprite. I'll just get a Sprite. I don't need a Sierra Mist. But I thought that shit was crazy. I was like, damn, man. Crazy and brilliant at the same time. Shout out to Sierra
Very
Mist
true.
chick. Because she went hard on them, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was hella funny, though.
That's because, with TikTok and you don't stop.
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no.
It's all good, though, man.
That's how it goes.
I feel it.
TikTokers, man, they know what's up. They know how to do it.
Yeah, it was brilliant, man. Like, she got a whole big-ass company to change their name because she had the name. I thought that was smart.
Exactly. All right, let's move on. That is your conspiracy. Very cool.
Yes,
Very cool.
Yes.
Nobody knew that until now. And if you didn't know that, then you are ahead of the game.
Is right, because I didn't know that.
Exactly.